Hello, my name is Sofia Castaño. I am advertising student and my group is composed of Ricardo Álzate and our teammate from Mexico, Martin Tolentino. I'm going to tell you about Mexican culture. First, celebrations. One of the most common celebrations is the Festival of Schools coinciding with the Day of the Dead, a holiday. It is one of the most well-known festivals throughout Mexico. Second, dance. In Mexico, there are different cultural traditions and even different typical and folkloric Mexican dance that represent each state of the Mexico Republic. One of the most famous dance is the Jarabe Tapatio from Jalisco. Third, urban legends. Mexico has wealth of legends and stories that are an essential part of its story and identity. Fourth, flag. The Mexican flag is composed of the three vertical colors green, white, and red, white in eagle in the center. And finally, the language. Mexico has 68 different languages from diverse culture, which is in intangible culture heritage recognized worldwide. Like Colombia, they also speak Spanish. That's all.
Hi, my name is Martin, and I'm going to talk about Colombia. Colombia curry. The Colombia peso is inspired by the flora and fauna of the country. Uh, its culture is very similar to other Latin American country. Its culture is a mix of Europa and indigenous customs. The music there is great love for salsa and vallenato. Artists like Shakira have popularized Colombian music all over the world. Gabriel Garcia Marquez is the most prominent figure in the Colombian literature. Colombia being the common denominator of his literary work. Colombia salsa is the result of the influence of Africa with the songs of the Pacific. The paisa tray is a typical dish made of rice, sausages, eggs, ground meat, avocado, pork ribs, beans, and arepas. Um, the festival, the Black and White Carnival, it's one of the Colombian traditional of the native Andean and pre-Hispanic customs. The Llorona. La Llorona is well known both in Colombia and in other countries such as Mexico. It is characterized by being accompanied by a long and harebrained lament. Some things by children scream. The spirit corresponds to that of a woman who murdered her own son, and now she is condemned to for eternity. El torbellino is spontaneous and seeks to express different common feelings during processing. It is usually used in important celebrations such as patron saint festivals and weddings.
Hi, I'm Ricardo Álzate. I'm going to talk about some things that we learned from our partner Martin from Mexico in this COIL. So, the first thing and the most interesting thing for me was the food, because Martin told us about the very delicious food in Mexico, like enchiladas. You can see there, here. Enchiladas is a very delicious tortilla with chicken inside, and around those tortillas is green chili sauce. Yes, I mean green chili sauce with a little cheese on the top, and it's delicious, delicious, delicious. And also, Martin talked with us about pambazo, the very famous. Martin talked with us about the history of pambazos. Pambazos is very important bread for them. Also very famous and very important for the daily routines and daily food of Mexican people is the tortas. The tortas is a bread with a bread. It's a bread with cheese, with anything that you can imagine is inside a torta. Jam, cheese, um, chicken, avocado, pork. Oh my goodness, with everything that you can eat, you can put into the torta. It's amazing, amazing. And also, we have pozole. Pozole is a very famous and traditional soup, Mexican soup, made of corn, chicken or pork, and radish, and in some cases with nachos, and it sounds very delicious. And also tacos, quesadillas. What else? Gorditas, very famous. The gorditas and most and other type of foods that sound very delicious. But those are only some of them. The Mexican music is very famous all around the world. Mexican musicians and Mexican singers are really famous all around the world. Who doesn't know Vicente Fernandez? My God, it's very famous, and he sings rancheras, very famous. And you can associate Vicente Fernandez with mariachis, that is very traditional in Mexico. But now, through the young people, the young people usually use to listen pop, rock, reggaeton, and pop, rock, reggaeton, and now Mexican corridos and banda. It's very famous, very famous all around the world. Also here in Colombia, we listen a lot of banda, and it's very enjoyable. I want to share with you a little piece of the very famous song in Mexico that Martin shared with us, and I really love it. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. And also, I want to share with you a very short piece of the best song that I heard ever. This song, Martin shared with us when Martin was talking about Mexico, where to go, where to eat, what to eat, and all things of Mexico. Martin showed us this song, and it's amazing. And I share with you a very short piece of this song. Se siente México, así se siente México, así como unos labios por la piel. Así te envuelve México, así te sabe México, así se llama México.
México en la piel.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. Beautiful song. I really, really love it. Really, really love it. Okay, now Martin also shared with us some places that we can go there and visit. We can visit magic towns in Mexico. Magic Towns in Mexico is the name of the most beautiful towns in Mexico. Beautiful, quiet, and really, really magic towns like Tasco del Arcón, San Miguel de Potosí. My God, amazing, amazing, and beautiful, really, really beautiful and magic towns. You can see the imagine. It's beautiful, is really really colorful town and a small town and look like a very quiet. My God, I really want to go there. And magic towns, it's no one or two. It's really really Mexico have a really variety of magic towns. It's really a lot of towns, and you can visit from the south to the north of Mexico. You can find magic towns. Also, a very cultural plan to visit is Mexico City. Mexico City is one of the most biggest cities in the America. There, you can find very interesting and cultural plan to do. You can visit Bellas Artes, Chapultepec Castle, that it's beautiful, beautiful, and the history is more beautiful. Zócalo, Xochimilco, beautiful, trajineras, and very cultural parties. And you can visit Teotihuacan. In Teotihuacan, you can find a pyramids. And what else? No, my goodness, a lot of things. Also, anthropology museum, Frida Kahlo Museum and House. No, my goodness, Plaza, Garibaldi Plaza, where you can find mariachis. Oh my goodness, a lot of things, really cultural and very interesting things to do in Mexico City. And also, you can visit Riviera Maya. In the Riviera Maya, you can visit in Quintana Roo and Yucatan State. In Quintana Roo, you can visit Tulum. Imagine, Tulum, Playa del Carmen, Cancún, Cozumel Island, Isla Mujeres, Holbox Island, Bacalar, Valladolid. No, my God, my God. A lot of great towns to really enjoy the beach, the parties with your friends, with your family. My God, no, amazing, amazing. You can go to Yucatan to visit Mérida. Oh my God. In other towns. It's amazing. Okay, Mexico have a Mexican pesos. The currency of Mexico is Mexican pesos. Mexican pesos have been one of the most stable currencies in America in the last 2 years. It's awesome. It's awesome. Now today, 17th of May, 1 Mexican pesos is equal to 205.70 pesos, Colombian pesos. With 10, more or less, with 10 Mexican pesos, 10 Mexican pesos, you can buy here two coffees with 10 Mexican pesos. And imagine. And thank you so much. I really enjoy knowing Mexico. Mexico looks like a very, very, very interesting and beautiful country to visit. I hope that in the future I will go there. Thank you so much, and I hope go there.